Hey guys, so I know my hair looks like a mess, but I'm in the middle of like doing it right now. I got my gel, I got my brush. This is HelloBeeMe. My name's Imani. So last week I just came from my doctor. I had a suggestion from my friends because like over the years, I've always like thought I was like autistic in some way. But I talked to my doctor. I'm actually diagnosed with schizophrenia, as well as I asked him whether if I could be also autistic, and he said for him in his journey with being a psychiatrist, that a lot of his clients who were diagnosed autistic later in life, they end up getting schizophrenia. So it's like, you know, for those people, were they originally just autistic, were they schizophrenic, were they both, you know? So it's like, for me, he was saying that with schizophrenia, like there's the positive symptoms and the negative symptoms, and you know, one of those sides, like they, you know, correlate and connect to schizophrenia, like they connect to autism. So under his terminology, you know, I could be both. And so I'm trying to charge my phone. And so like under his terminology, oh golly gee whiz, try and make sure this thing is charged. So under his terminology, I am, so yeah, I would say I am both autistic and schizophrenic, under the guise of that. Oh, my neck hurts. And so, you know, going through this journey, with, you know, realizing on myself and, you know, being a spiritual healer and going on the journey of a shamanic journey, which will take at least 5 to 10 years or even 15, you know, depending on how long and everything I want it to be, or it can go quick. But most of the time it should at least be 5 years because it's a lot of stuff to learn and to build up my own like toolbox. So far, I have tarot reading, I have like the shadow work and helping people reach their inner child. Like if you really want to join that, I'll put a link down below to like set up a session with me for healing yourself in those modalities, as well as if you want to manifest the life you love, which I've been doing so much in my life. Like for example, I've been manifesting like the type of people I want in my life, such as, you know, business-oriented people who are also spiritual, and they're just kind, loving, compassionate individuals that I can talk to about like anything and everything, and like they have my back and can teach me a lot of useful stuff, you know, along my spiritual journey. And that's what I've manifested, you know, after like 10 plus years, you know. And then like, you know, the last 2 years, like things just been going and just popping and manifesting into the front of my eyes, like within seconds, within minutes, within days, you know. And so after meeting, for example, Josiah McCampbell, just online, like I just had the urge on TikTok to help this one dude, Book of Jonah. Like I wouldn't suggest like meeting him, like, but Book of Jonah, like through Book of Jonah, me and Josiah were helping him with a campaign back in December, was it 2021? Was when I met Josiah, and we were both like met each other online because Josiah has a company called Techfire Studios, and was helping with the marketing with Book of Jonah. And I just talked with Jonah, somehow got in the design team as well, and just met Josiah through Discord, and all these other people like Mariah and Jessica, Thor. Those are the people I can remember so far, and they're all amazing people. And I still keep in contact with Jessica and Mariah, and I try to check in on Thor every once in a while. Thor's from Germany, Mariah's from New Zealand, and Jessica is somewhere in Florida or on the East Coast or Midwest or somewhere. And meeting all these people, I'm really grateful, because after that, like, just me and Josiah just kicked off like my dreams, which is I always wanted to be a graphic designer who did website design, and I wanted to get into UX design. And so, you know, he took me in, and now I do freelance work through him, and I'm trying to build my own freelance clientele on the side, which I'm really grateful. And I just, you know, can't wait to see how things grow. And if you guys are interested in that, here's my business cards that I created for myself, you know, for healing and for my creative works. And if you would love to like join in on my like work and be, you know, have me do creative shit for you and or heal you. I know it's not shit, it's like amazing, like beautiful healing creative work. Like I just cursed out of nervousness. I need to stop that habit. And so yeah, and so like my journey has been quite a challenge because, you know, I thought like, oh, you know, I mean, you know, for me, schizophrenia is just a sign of spiritual awakening and a sign that you need to heal your traumas. Because, you know, with all of us, we have some way that we have dealt with our traumas, that they come out in like odd ways, such as like, you know, anxiety, you know, depression, being codependent, perfectionistic. All those little things are just different ways we have decided to deal with our traumas and how we decide to express those emotions. And for some reason my body's like, everything's just too much and I'm gonna come out in this way. And ever since I was 6, like I saw, for example, like blood on things, like blood splatters like every once in a while, but then, you know, in my mid-20s it became more consistent. That's just one little thing. If you want more details, I'll just make another video about more details about specifically my experience with schizophrenia, and then I'll make another video about autism, so expect those to come up next month, or this month, in December 2022. So yeah, and so like for me, a little bit about my journey with schizophrenia is just realizing it is a spiritual awakening, because I started noticing that these feelings that I felt, oh, my back hurts. Okay. Yeah, these feelings that I felt, or these, you know, these things I see, like apparitions, to hearing voices, to feeling all the sensations in my body, to seeing like things, I realized that like they are connected to, and or, you know, the things that, you know, connected to, you know, other people or actual spirits out there, and different like hot spots, hubs to like the dark spiritual, like not dark spiritual stuff, but spirits calling for help, and they want help to, you know, get sent back to source for healing, to people that I've met who they actually have ailments, and I feel their ailments, and or I go through the whole process of like literally like one of my friends, she had one of my friends, she decided to call me, but before she called me, like the night before, my personality split into multiple like sides of myself. Like I had like DID for a sec, like dissociative identity disorder, just for that moment. And then she called me, and then I talked to her, and I brought up to her like, oh, you know, within that night, within like that entire night, I learned how to like I saw all the splits of who I was, and I was able to integrate them back into like one person again. And I told my friend about that, and she was like, yo, I have DID. And I'm like, what? That was your shit I was feeling. And well, I helped her learn how to integrate it back, to integrate herself, and I basically healed that within her. So I think that's really cool. You know, and that's just like one like moment of my healing journey, with not me healing, but me healing other people and realizing my powers. And right now I'm just going the process of trying to find like traditional shamans, like y'all coming up here trying to like come at me. No, don't come at me. Like I like, you know, trying to research my own and figuring out like what my guides and lead me to. Because like, you know, and I know that I have the calling because I did have a vision for my own ancestors, because I do have like, I am Native American, I am so many things, and I'm really grateful for this journey. Like I have French in my bloodline, and and so like I'm really like grateful for all the little things that are within me. And I really love wearing black and white and lace, and I love this shawl or this kimono, and I love black and white, and that's just gonna be my thing, and little hints of color here and there. Like these are little dream catchers that I bought, and like a lot of my work as well, like I love like working through like a dreamy escape and like my mysticism, and dream catchers have throughout my entire life have been very important. And apparently this was made in Peru, these earrings, and they're really cool because I love how they're red and black, and then in the center, if you really look at them, it's like, I know you can't see it here, but in the center it's like there's a little bit of like sparkly, you know, like string, and it's really cool because it kind of like, you know, it reminds me of what I see when I go into the dreamscape. Like I see like the whole like swirlies, and also like when I had like this vision one time, I saw this really beautiful like DNA type plant. But yeah, I could talk about those visions and stuff I had another time as well as what else do I want to add? There's so many things I gotta share with you guys. Like I've learned so many things within last year, and right now I'm just in the mode of just resettling again, finding like a stable place to be where people love and accept me, because it's so hard. Like, you know, the years it's like hard for me to find a place where I can be stable, and like at least be stable here for at least 1 year before I move to the next thing or wherever, you know, spirit calls me. You know, that's what I plan for, and that's what I'm grateful for, because I need a home base, as well as gosh, I need, you know, like at least a landing pad. And so I'm gonna be traveling a lot. That's what I feel for next year. I'll probably at least have like at least 1 or 2 months, maybe even 3 months of just not going anywhere a lot and just saving up a lot and building up clientele, because I really just want to heal people, and that's like what I'm passionate about. Like throughout my entire life, I've basically been like everyone's like therapist, and just been like, and I realized like what I am there for is just to help people like think deeper about themselves, think deeper about their traumas, think about why they're doing what they're doing, and maybe like light up a spark that pushes them to push past of what they are and to become the best versions of themselves, and give you guys tools to manifest the best life that you guys want. And if you guys are interested in that, there's this thing called Reality Creation Process by Josiah McCampbell. Like I went through it when I went to Spirit Connect Summit, which I'll link down below as well. And Spirit Connect Summit is where conscious souls like come and connect with each other, and I love going to those events. I've been to 2 last year, and literally like I've been to the second and the third one in existence, and it's made by Amalia. She's indigenous to Mexico, as well as Josiah. Like they're both co-creators, and you know, it is a mixed bag of people. I mean, there's Papa Gru, there's me, there's Ara Iglesias, who does DNA activation. Papa Gru, he's just like, you know, an amazing healer. He has helped me so much, and I just love being around everyone, because everyone recognizes like who I am. Everyone recognizes like in the sense of my power and my authentic self, and there's just so much love in the community, and I'm protected no matter where I'm at, you know, not just in the community, but by my spirit guides. And being around people who actually love and accept me for who I am is amazing to me. And so, look at these. My friend gave me these. I love all my friends. Meow. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, look at the freaking turn on. Oh, look at the air. You can also get these headphones. They light up. The speakers work, and you know, go meow meow. I'm just kidding. I go meow meow. You can go meow meow. I'll make it go meow meow. But these speakers work. You play music through them. These work. You can share your music with the world, and they change colors. Woo! They got 12 color modes, and I think you can even make them go flashy flash. Okay, done with my marketing. So yeah, I'm gonna be making art today, because I'm gonna try to see how that goes with selling some artwork on the streets of the world, and whether if I sell anything this week or next week, or the week after, or blah blah blah. I just want to be on the streets and sell art and talk to people. And I was really inspired by this guy named Leonard, who I bought, like, I'll show you guys another day, but I bought like this maybe I have a photo of it, but this guy who I bought like this elephant painting from, and Leonard's amazing. And I need to reconnect with him, because he's usually in San Francisco on Height or Haight Street, selling the artwork, and he's usually on the side closer to the Golden Gate Park. He's a black man and he usually sells artwork on Saturdays. So if you ever want to meet him there and buy his little cool ass artwork, go there. I support Leonard. He's amazing. Little I think he's Virgo, and yeah, he's really cool. I think I might take him up on the offer of making art with him. We'll see what goes. I appreciate so many people I've met in my life. Like, everyone is so amazing and so loving, so kind in my world. And I mean, yes, there's some people who just, for me, I just see like the people who, like, you know, are narcissistic or psychopath or whatever, like, and they treat me wrong or whatever. It's just like they're just traumatized, and if they don't know how to get their shit together, they're just not gonna be in my life. Like, bye bitch. Like, I literally like went from, you know, 4 years of my life wasted with a psychopath, got married and all that stuff, to dumping narcissists left and right, to the point where within fucking one day I met a narcissist and I'm like, bye bitch, you're out of my community, you're out of my friends community, none of us like you, get away with your energy vampire shit. And we all just like, fuck you guys, bye, we ain't dealing with your shit. And that's an amazing story in of itself, seeing like how all of us in the Spirit Connect community just come together and we're just like, bye bitch, we're not dealing with your shit, go somewhere else. We want to play around and be a little narcissistic fucktard. Sorry, I'm this way. Don't assume everybody else is like me. They're very loving, kind. Me, I'm just like, no, get out of here. This is myself. Get the fuck out. Like, no. Yeah, I curse. Get out of here. I ain't a perfectionistic. This is my child self coming out. Bitch, I use it as a tool. Get the fuck out. Yeah. I love black and white shit. Like, I do also have OCD, which makes sense for this. Death the Kid, Soul Eater, freaking backpack. Like, who I am meant to be. Just kidding. I am D-I-R. You know, everybody be like, everybody Christian be like, you can't say I am the I am. That is like anti-God. That is blasphemous. And I'm like, bitch, I be what I wanna be. Jesus said I am God. Bible said I am made in God's image. Do you read your Bible? You are made in God's image. That's why Jesus said I am the I am. Because we all the I am. Okay? We all are all gods. We're all God of God. We are God's image of God. We got the powers of God. You got the faith of a mustard seed. You can move mountains. Okay? So yeah. 'Tis you know my identity now. I am the snake lady with the dagger and the Spy X Family children on my neck. And I always wear Naruto shit, so you know who this bitch be. I be Narutoing it up. Narutoing it. Okay, I think I'm done for the day. That is my video of the week. Enjoy. Box time. Bye.